Alright, what's up creatives? Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Miguel. You can follow me at Sir Miguel Creative on Instagram. Alright guys, so in this video, we're going to share with you massage techniques that you can use with your clients in the barber chair. So right now in these rough times, guys, I'm hearing, friends and peers talking about like a decrease in traffic, not able to afford their chair, like there's not a lot of money coming in right now. And so guys, let me tell you something, going above and beyond for your client and increasing offerings like these that are no cost to you can certainly help offset some of that with some additional tips. I can guarantee you, your clients are going to give you some extra tips. Let me show them these massage techniques. I brought on an expert in the field of massage therapy. This is Louis here. You guys can follow his channel on YouTube at Lifestyle with Louis, okay? Louis spelled L-O-U-I-E, because some of y'all be spelling it all crazy and stuff like that. Lifestyle with Louis on YouTube, guys. And Louis, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, super excited to be here, super excited to bring these awesome simple tips for you to just bring to your client. While I know a lot of people can use these machines, I have enough experience knowing that the simple hand touch is more powerful than those machines. And so you may be just starting, but these are some easy tips, and I'm going to show you ways to protect yourself as a barber, because you're doing multiple haircuts throughout the day, and so you really want to protect yourself. So I'm super excited to be here, super excited for the things that you're doing, lending this stuff out, all the creative stuff that you're doing, super excited. So yeah, great.
Alright guys, so let's get right into it.
Alright guys, so we have the client prepped and ready for the massage. And so I just want to talk about, before we go into any of the massages, some areas that we definitely want to avoid, some endangerment sites. And so that would be the front of the neck and the eye area. We definitely don't want to poke the client in the eye. And so as we get ready for the massage, we don't just want to go in either. We want to gently get ready and let the client know that we're going in for the massage. And so what you want to do to protect yourself as the barber is use more of your body. So most times the barber is standing right over the client. You want to step back a little bit and use more of your body for this. And so I'm going to press in, keeping my wrist aligned as much as possible, given that the circumstances are not really a massage table, but you can step back. This will feel real good because most people are using their phones and they're just hunched over. So this is really gonna put the client in a relaxed state. And we're pressing and just seeing where the client might be tight, because if one side is tight, chances are it's straining on the rest of the side of the face. So that's gonna guide us and let us know how well we're gonna treat, and on what side of the body we're gonna pay more attention to. So we're just pressing right now on the shoulder. We could spend about 30 seconds here. Then we're gonna work our way up and feel the jawline and let the client know that this is the area that you're going to work on. One question that you might want to ask the client: have you had any motor vehicle accidents, or have you had any slip and falls? And if they say yeah, you want to be really gentle. If not, you still want to be gentle, because this is the face and the neck that we're going to take care of. And so as we warm, just gentle touches like this. Your hands should be warm at this point. Now you're going to take care of the jawline, and for this it's called skin lifting. And what you'll see is, as you pass through a few times, you'll see blood circulating through the jawline, and that's a good thing. So we're gonna roll, and really a point that we want to get to at the end is this jaw line right here, this point of reference. You'll feel at the bottom where the mastoid muscle is, and this is where people clench, they grind their teeth at night, which also creates headaches. So this will be a real good muscle to get ready. And so what you want to do is just do some circular motions right here. And if you really can't identify it, you can ask the client to clench down on your jaw. Okay, and you can feel that muscle jumping, and so you know you can go in little circular motions. Now you know where to identify it. You can feel the bone right here. So you want to continue, just roll here. roll again, avoiding the anterior part of the neck. And ask, how does that feel?
Oh, you're asking?
Yes.
Sorry.
So you continue to roll, that's okay. Client is going to feel very relaxed and is probably going to doze off. And so what I want to do now that I have this skin lifting technique already done, I really want to get in here. So I'm going to be very gentle and I'm going to use my thumb, but I want to protect this joint. So before you get, as you get used to it in the very beginning, you want to make this fist to support your joint, and you can lightly go in on the muscle. And always ask the client, how does that feel? How does it feel?
Great. Amazing. Splendid.
So after a few seconds of this, now you can move on to the rest of the face. And for step 2, I'm going to continue to add more massage oil and just work the client's face and just make sure that there's no friction. Just some gentle strokes. I'm taking care of around the sinus area and working the head, the forehead. How does that feel?
Amazing.
So again, I'm still working around the jawline. And now for clients who suffer from sinus headaches, this is a good area to work. Now that they know that you're there, and again, we definitely want to avoid the eyes. So stepping back, making sure you're conscious of your body. See how I never want to come down through here because there's a possibility that I might hit the client in the eye. So I just work around. Give the forehead some attention and work my way around here, avoiding that eye area. This is where I'm going to focus and just stay here for a second. How does that feel? Just relieving the sinus pressure that the client might have. So now I just want to pass over through the eyebrows. And this is just a passing technique. Just being gentle as possible. Now we're just going to give some strokes to the forehead. Again, anybody who's suffering from sinus headaches or just headaches in general, we're just going to work this area. Get them down to the ears. Now when you want to work the eyebrow area, you just gently with the fingers do some more rolling over here. You can do just one eyebrow at a time. How does that feel?
Great.
Just pulling away and rolling.
You might have to do this like 100 times just to really make sure that everybody gets it.
Yes, I'm sure. So just, again, some gentle. And usually you think because, you have a guy, you need to be rough. No, you want to be as gentle as possible with your client. Using the palm of your hand. Going around the ear. Holding the client's head also lets them know that you have control and they tend to trust you more. How does this feel?
Great.
Then come up with your hand and just start working this area. Now we're going to take the other hand and do the same thing for the other side because we don't want to leave them feeling uneven. So just focusing on the eyebrows. See, not a lot of work. You don't have to do much work to get the client relaxed. Taking your fingers, running it down, coming back up. Working your way around the ears. It's a really good time to just do some points on the ears, just a little circulation around the ears. Then, since you're so close to the head, this is a great opportunity to just get into the scalp. Do some scalp massage. And again, I'm trying to keep my wrist as straight as possible because you're going to be doing this throughout the day to all of the clients. How does that feel?
Take you messing up my hair, but it's okay. So much for a hairdo.
So also working in circular motions at the top of the head. It's so relieving to the client, I could not tell you. They're really going to appreciate this.
Now, I can tell you, it feels great.
Now, there's an area, the occipital area, where you want to get to is in the back. So leading towards from the neck, and at this point, you really don't want to strain down here and mess up the cape and the towel and all of that stuff. So this should be fine. The area that you really want to work is this whole area leading up to the back. And so anyone who also suffers from front two headaches, this is a good relieving point for them. And so what you'll do is you'll put your hand right here about the neck, and you can actually cup your hand and just work it up. Now I will mention that the whole time, even though the client is being supported by this, you really want to palm the client's head into your hand so that they know they trust you and they're not going to fall over. So you really have control. And most of the times the clients want to sort of help you. You can jerk the head a little bit and let them know that you have control without saying anything. And so again, we're going to cup. We're going to just push the towel just a little bit and work our way up. Now, the point where we want to stop is wherever the occipital bone is, and so wherever that little pointy part of the head, the back of the head is. And you ask the client, how's that? And you get no response because they're usually passed out at this time. And the reason we want to do this is because we want to keep our hands like this, is because we really want to protect our hands. How does that feel, Miguel? Just a few strokes, and again, working this. Another great technique that you can use is using your two fingers, putting them like this, and if the client has a lot of stress in the neck, you can also keep your wrist straight and come down. How does that feel? Your client is really going to appreciate it. And again, pull back and use your body. My wrist is straight the whole time. pushing in with my body. We want to do the same thing, and just so you get a visual of the palming, so we're going to take, you support it right here behind the ear, you move the client's head over, taking control, and doing the same thing for the other side. You may have to adjust your body. Again with that cupping motion, how's that pressure? Alright, now you're at the point where you're ending and the client might be a little dozed off. You need to get them ready to get up from the chair. And so what you want to do is some light tapping. Some light tapping for the head. And also what this tapping does is it releases from the sinuses as well. Just stepping back to give yourself room. Then to end the facial massage, you want to go back, go to the shoulders, do a little pressure, push with your body, go to the chest area, just press. They're really going to appreciate this. You can also do a little bit of tapping, light tapping around the shoulders. It's a little extra bonus. They'll enjoy this, but you want to be careful with the rib area as well. So just some light, and you end. How does that feel?
That was so awesome. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys took something away from this video. And I hope you don't take off my eyebrows next time. No, I was kidding. But I feel really good. I feel really relaxed. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Now I'm barely awake, but alright guys, so listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, please check us both out on YouTube, Lifestyle with Louie on YouTube. We also have my Sir Miguel Creative on Instagram, and www.mixestablish2020, guys, and to check out more tutorial videos. Thank you guys for watching. Please give us a rating. Let us know how you like this video, what you love about it, what you don't like about it. And if you like this content and you want to see something else, something similar to this, please let us know so we can create some fabulous products for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, alright?
Bye guys.